guys, Angie here, and welcome back to another art update. I wanted to show you some things that I've been experimenting with the abstract printing, and I've been trying out different qualities of paper. The piece you see here, it's on the paper that I normally use, which is a student grade drawing paper that I used in drawing class. I really like the way this prints on this paper, but let's face it, it's not a good quality paper. So it's not something I don't know if I would want to use in a piece that I was thinking about selling or maybe putting in an exhibit or something, but I do like the quality of the printing on the paper, even though the quality of the paper is not the best. So what I've done is I've ordered some samples of some other different papers to try those out, papers of a much better quality, and I thought I'd show you those today. So this piece is on a heavyweight drawing paper that I got from Jerry's Artorama, and I'll put the link down in the description below. I used the exact same paint on this paper as on the previous sample that you saw, but look at the difference. This is much more brighter and vibrant and almost, to me, kind of Disney-ish looking. To be honest with you, I prefer the first one. I prefer that look than this bright. This is almost just too bright for me. I know some people will love it, but it's not to my taste. But it is a better quality drawing paper, and I still have some more, so I'll be able to experiment and see how I can tone that brightness down a bit, because it almost hurts my eyes to look at it. Now this next piece is also a heavier weight paper, and I got this from I believe Dick Blick. I'll put the link down below. And this is a paper that has some rag content to it. Again, it's a little brighter than the first one, the paper that I'm usually printing on, although I think I like this one better than the second one. Still a little bright for my taste. I don't know, maybe if I use less of the warm colors and used more of the cooler colors, I might like it. It might not be as bright. But again, I have more of this so I can experiment with the different colors and what color I use more of and what color I use less of. So these are the two other papers that I purchased, the heavyweight drawing paper and this paper that has some rag content to it. So I'll play around with those, but my favorite is still that student grade drawing paper, even though it's not the best quality paper. So I'm torn as to what direction I go. Do I learn to work and learn to like the better quality paper, or do I just work on the paper that I like? I'll have to figure that one out. So I have a few other pieces I want to show you, and these are all on my student grade drawing paper. This is one I just mixed up some golden colors, some golden and brown colors. I wanted to go and give a try with some neutrals and see how I like that. And I really like this piece. And here's a piece with some tans and that golden brown color. This piece, I think it's a little dull, but I think with some overprinting in the right colors, it could definitely be a useful piece. So I've got some room to play with this one. And the final piece is a red monochromatic. I used this piece to make the circles on the blue and yellow and red piece. So this piece was a bigger piece of paper, and I tore the circles out of this. I do like the monochromatics. I think they have a lot of usefulness as a great basic background that I could do some really fun things on top. Well guys, that's it for this art update. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, why don't you hit that like button? And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any new updates. That's it for today. I hope to see you back here again soon. But until then, have a beautiful day.